Hello, Nita. This is Gypsy, and I'm going to go over a little bit on how I prepare my cauldron. This is your cauldron. It looks like a little kettle. It's a little kettle. It's your cauldron. You can purchase it at any one of your spirit stores. So we're going to get started here. This is my makeshift altar. You can buy your altar, or you can make your own altar. You can buy one of those little china cabinets. And I just happen to have this bar, so let me just show you. You probably see it in some of the videos. This is my makeshift bar here. I use my yellow candles for meditation. Everything that I have, everything that I'm manifesting, I put here on my mantle. So let me just bring it a little bit closer so you can see. So this is, I think I can flip it. Let me see if I can flip it around. So this is my makeshift mantle. Let me scoot the chair out the way. This is my makeshift mantle. I have some elephants down there, some little golden elephants down there. I really got to dust down there. I'm moving out of here. I have my owls, cross, things of that nature. My crystal ball of the ancestors, my African ancestors. And I have some martini glasses that I put some notes inside. I don't know if you can see them. Y'all, here it is. I have for my money, when I go into my meditation, for prosperity. You can put whatever you want on your mantle. I just chose to do my mantle this way. Okay. So let me flip around. So you have to go and purchase your feather. You have to purchase your feather because you have to keep your cauldron continuously lit. So I have a box here that has all of the different things that you need to use, which I am going to put that in the description box when I get done with my ritual. So starting the ritual, you need a little bit. This is some desert. And like I said, you can purchase all of these off of, out of your spiritual store. I have tons of candles. I go and purchase my candles from Dollar Tree. They know that I'm going to come in and get all my candles. So I have to have a lot of candles. You just have to. So I'm going to start with a little bit of sand. And that's in my box. So I put a little bit of sand because I'm going to build up my cauldron when I go into my ritual. So you have to do that. And I have a little spoon here in my box. So I put a little bit of sand inside of my cauldron at the bottom of my, let you see so you can see what you're looking at. That's the cauldron here. Let me move it back so you can see what I'm doing. All right, that's better. So I put a little bit of sand in there. And then you have to get these little coals. You can get these at your spirit store. You get your coals and you take one out. And because it gets really hot, I use these thongs to hold and it has to be placed like this. Oops, with the bottom down. And I hold my coal like this, like so. Yep, like that. Then we're gonna light it. We're gonna light it because we're gonna light it and we're gonna place it. We're gonna place it there inside. So I have selected my my desert sage. So I'm gonna put some desert sage. And you don't need a lot. Your different sages and your different herbs and things of that nature is for different things. So, and I'm going to leave all of that so you can understand what I'm going to be talking about. So I take a little bit of my sage. I'll just sprinkle some in. Just a little bit. Sprinkle some in. I hope this doesn't, my tablet doesn't go out because it's been acting up lately. So you can see the whole video. And then I light my coal, and I use the thong because that's the only way, or else you'll burn yourself if you don't. So, and I light it on both sides. Get it going. All right. So you see? You see how it's burning? Okay. Then I place it down this way. The bowl parts goes down into your cauldron. Like so. Got to get it just right. You hear it's popping. It's going. And then I add my different types of sages. This is honeysuckle. Honeysuckle, and you can Google it when you get done viewing the video, okay? So, because I'm getting ready for my ritual. Hopefully it keeps blinking like it wants to go out. I hope it completes. I put a little bit of that in there. You don't need a lot because if you smother, it's going to go out. That's when your feather comes in. And these little guys you can buy, you don't have to have a real fancy one. I just like it because we're Libras, right? So I like it. So there you go. And then we're getting ready to do our ritual. I couldn't find any because this handle gets really, really hot. So you know what I did? I went and I purchased a back scratcher. Therefore, when I'm doing my ritual, I can hold it. I can hold it like this. See? I can hold it like that. And you know how when you're going around your house, and you're saging all of your areas, your four corners, your doors, and things of that nature. I just walk around the house with it like this. And I fan. And you got to get it really going there. And if it's not really going really good for you, because I like it to be really, really going. So I get a little bit more of my desert sage. Just a little bit. And I know it's really, really hot. So it's gonna get it going here. So I put just a little bit. Oh boy, now it's really going. And it smells so good. And then I just fan. And I start my spiritual music. And this is you can pick any particular type of spiritual calling ancestors, but I have a specific one that I like to use when I'm doing my meditation. And it's called the Ancestors Chant. So I go on here to Google. And go on here to Google's. And I say, Ancestors Chant. Ancestors Chant YouTube. And I know exactly the one that I want. Sometimes it doesn't pop up right away because there's a specific one that I like. African Ancestors Chant YouTube. And I see it and it popped on, and it's this one right here. And I'll tell you the name of it. It's called Powerful Song to Call the African Ancestors, and this is how it goes. Then I take my cauldron and I start walking around the house, and I start in all my four corners. Then I do my prayers, and I walk around everywhere. So I hope we do it at the same time. I'm going to try to do it. I pray for everyone. I pray for my family. I pray for prosperity. I just go around and I do my prayers. So we're going to get started. And I can really feel the Holy Spirit coming in at that particular time, as soon as I put the chant on. And most of the time I have my pocket, so I'm alone, so I don't need to do all this that I'm doing with you. I'm just showing you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. So I just kind of wanted just to show you what to do. Of course, if I wasn't on the video, I would be walking around with my cauldron and calling the ancestors and saying my prayers, just like anything else. I'd be calling my ancestors, praying for all of my family members as I walk through my house, things of that nature. And it's very important to you can use any type of ancestor chat that draws you to that particular song. I just was going through one day and I said, I really like this one, and I just kept it. So whenever I would go into my rituals, I would play that particular song, walk through my house with my feather and with all of the sage going, all the sage is going, and then I'm doing my doors like this, like so.